guys. So I'm gonna just list everything you need down below, but here are the pictures to show you majority of everything I have used. So I'm gonna be using the deep wave wig that I made in one of my previous videos. Check that out if you haven't already. I will be lifting this with the lift up and 40 volume developer. So we're just gonna mix this up, and I had like I ended up using 3 packets total. I did spray the inside of my lace with Gots to Be glue spray just to protect my lace from any damage and to protect my knots from any potential damage. So I'm gonna just pin this down, the whole normal stuff. Yeah. So I started in the back, and I'm gonna split it and comb it out, detangle it. Now with the bleach, I didn't go all the way to the root. I left about an inch, about an inch from the root, black. So then, because the way I'm coloring this, it really made no point in me lightening the roots when I'm just gonna make it dark again. So it just really didn't make any sense. So I did feather the bleach up a little bit, but other than that, I just left it dark. And I took the bleach all the way to the ends, as you can see here. So I'm just gonna, so I just did this throughout the whole head, majority of the back. I'll show you what I did to the top part that's closest to the lace front, just so you guys can see how I ended up making sure that it will blend with everything else. So until then, I'll just shut up and let you guys watch. Okay, so here we are at the top. This is the last track before my lace front. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna leave about an inch. I might even did like 1.5 inches from the root, black, and I feathered it from the beginning. Like this is feathering, like I'm doing in the video, and I just took everything else down all the way to the ends. Since this is the top part, the last what am I trying to say? Since this is the last track before reaching the lace front, the lace frontal, I made sure that this one I made sure there was no harsh lines throughout the whole head, but this one definitely I made sure did not have that line of demarcation when it came to bleaching. Because say if I wanted to wear my hair up in a ponytail, and if it had that line of demarcation, it would look crazy right here. So I just wanted to make sure that the way I was bleaching this, it was quality. So we're gonna move on to the front. This is the frontal part. So be careful, ladies. Whether you're taking this up to the root or not, you still want to be careful. Here I'm just showing you that I started about 1 inch down, 1.5 inches, and I also feathered the front. Now with the whole frontal, I feathered throughout the whole thing, the whole frontal, because I did know how I was going to color this and how I wanted it to blend. So I made sure that the way that I was bleaching the front made very great sense. So yeah, if you're trying to do exactly what I did and trying to get the same results I got, just follow these steps and you'll be perfectly fine. That feathering right there is so important. It is the most important part. So you got to make sure there's no line of demarcation, because that's just what's great. All right, so coming up, I lost the video clip, so this is what it came out after I bleached it, and then I left it, sat it in some purple shampoo, and this was the results, because I did want it a little bit lighter than what I got. So I processed it. I bleach process a little bit in some places again, and then I sat the wig. I rinsed the bleach out, and then I sat it in some purple shampoo to let it tone it and remove some of those tones. Now we're getting into the coloring part. I am using the Kiss Colors line. You can find this at your beauty supply store. And this is the first color I'm using. This color will go on the roots. You know, that black purple, I believe that was the color. I put this on the roots. This is why I said there was no point in bleaching the roots when it was just going to stay dark. Like, I knew I wanted my roots to be dark, but I also knew that I wanted it to be a color. So I did bring it down to some of the bleach part, because again, it's all about blending. So I did bring that down to that point. And so I just did this throughout the whole head. I took care of the roots throughout the whole head first. So that is what you will see me do. This is quite fast, but it's it's pretty self-explanatory. Just color your roots throughout the whole head first. All these colors I did throughout the whole head, one color at a time. It was just easier between blending the colors together and keeping everything in the same place. So I'll stop talking and I'll let you guys enjoy this clip. After I got done with that, I went into the next color as Blue Moonlight, and I overlapped the purple, the black violet, and the Blue Moonlight. I overlap all my colors, only a little bit, but I do overlap them. This will help in the blending process. It will make your job so much easier if you do it this way. Hence, that's why I am doing it this way. So again, I did it throughout the whole head this way with the blue, with every single color. I just really took my time. I didn't rush this. I had an idea in my head. I knew the colors I wanted to use. I wanted something different. So I just took my time with it. And I really enjoyed coloring this wig. So I'm going to let you guys watch this. Enjoy. Okay, so the next color I used was Atomic Pink. I forgot to push the record button. That's why you already see all this color on the hair. But hair, this is what I was doing. I was coloring the hair with the Atomic Pink, and again I did overlap this. Now I did start this in the back. I believe I did the Atomic Pink in the back because I cut my wig into like a bob style, so the placement of the colors had to make sense and all the way around. I wanted it to line up at least a little bit. So yeah, I just started it in the back. Now I use a limelight color. Limelight, that's like so cute. This green was so nice. It reminded me of like Nickelodeon slime, and I use this on the ends, like the ends throughout the whole head. So I forgot to show you the back, but in the back I left the lime green, like the ends and some parts, it either went from the purple to, well, the blue moonlight straight into the green, or it went from blue, pink, green, because again, the way that the hair falls, I wanted to make sure that the colors matched up. So the green falls into the green and the blue fall into the blue. I didn't want pink falling into the green when the ombre effect wouldn't have made sense. So the placement of the colors and how I did this had to make sense. Especially in the part where the hair, and the part in the back where the hair is short. So with the lime light green, I got tired of painting it on, and I wanted I wanted my ends to soak up a little bit more of this color because it was so pretty. So I did a quick watercolor method here, and I did drop in like 2 dots of the blue moonlight into this because I did want to deepen the green a little bit. I didn't want that slime look fully, but I did the job. It got the job done. So I dipped it into the water. As you can see, yes, the color of the water changed because I am coloring the whole wig. But look, it did not affect the green getting soaked into the ends. That is beautiful. So I ended up using this whole bottle. I was like, this green is so pretty. I really wanted to show through. I didn't want it to be super bright because the other colors were not like really, really bright, but I did want it to show. So after I got done dipping it into the water, I took it to my towel and I just went into it with the color one more time with a brush, and just to make sure that the ends are penetrated, and it turns into this green color, and it is so beautiful. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Like, this is so pretty. Like, this wig came out beautiful. So yeah, you guys, that's what I did with that. I just made sure my ends were all covered in this green. I did it right on the white towel so I can really see the true color of it. I didn't want to do it on a dark towel because you really wouldn't be able to tell the color that you're going to get. So if you're going to do it this way, do it on a white towel that you don't care about. I got it from the beauty supply store. Actually, this is not from the beauty supply store. This is from a hotel. Anyways, so this is the results of after all the coloring. Look at that. Beautiful, you guys. Don't mind my mannequin head. It's like all messed up. But look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I did let this color sit overnight. I was not rushing. This is what it looked like after I rinsed it out. It's a close-up. Oh, look at that dimension. Look at how that blends. Just beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Peace.